Hey everyone, welcome to the Microsoft 365 Copilot Connection. My name is Nick Harris, and I am a Senior Copilot Cloud Solution Architect with Microsoft. Today I'm going to navigate you through a beginner's walkthrough of how to leverage Copilot experiences directly built into Microsoft Excel. So, starting off, in order to leverage Microsoft 365 Copilot in Excel, you must have a Microsoft 365 Copilot license available to you within your enterprise experience. Once you have this license available, you will see injected options available within Excel, such as Copilot built directly in the ribbon bar at the top, or various prompts that are automatically made available to you, such as what you see on my screen, in order to create tables of data, charts, formulas, apply conditional formatting, the wide variety of capabilities that Copilot provides to automate various processes within your work. You can also ask natural language questions directly in a chat experience, pull in enterprise data and web data so that way you stay within Excel and you can navigate through work in a much easier manner than you ever could before. As you see here, I have the Start with Copilot option, and there are suggested prompts available to you to try this functionality out. I highly recommend that you try these. However, in my case, I'm going to search my work data and I am going to leverage that work data to create a task list aligned to one of my customers and the active work that we're performing. In this case, my prompt will be create a task list aligned to the current project work ongoing with Acme Corporation. General note, we now have an option within this experience to where you can search your work or web data. I can click on this search option and leverage work, web, or just have Copilot generate fictitious data aligned to what I've requested. In this case, I'll select work. Copilot now finds the direct sources it wants to leverage and any work task items that it can identify directly in those work sources. Now you see it's selecting a specific Teams meeting that I was a part of, as well as a project status update email aligned to Acme Corporation. I can either select or deselect those particular entries. I'll keep both and we'll click generate. Copilot is now live building my table as you see, and now we have a direct task list aligned to those particular tasks within the contextual data it's pulled. Moving on, let's create some charts and graphs. As you see here, I'm in a new data set, and I have a ton of sales data here based on various products that I'm selling, segments and countries that I'm selling within. I have units sold, manufacturing costs, total sales, costs of goods sold, profit, so on and so forth. And I can directly visualize this data very quickly and easily by leveraging Copilot. Clicking on Copilot in the ribbon bar at the top, I can open up the chat experience. And directly in this chat experience, I can leverage a natural language prompt in order to generate some form of chart. Now, normally when I start off in data, if this is the first time that I've navigated in here and I'm trying to understand what's going on, I like to prompt and ask for Copilot to provide me a data insight. In this case, my prompt is provide me an insightful data point from this data set. Copilot has now analyzed 700 rows of data within this sales data worksheet and provided me cost of goods sold by date within this line chart. As you can see, I can add this to a brand new worksheet, and at the very bottom, I receive explainability around what the data may mean. When I add this to a new worksheet, this will also include a pivot table. And now you can see we have a pivot table and the chart, so we can use this information for our work purposes. Another amazing prompt that I recommend all of you try is the ability to add all of the various insights that Copilot and Excel can pull to a brand new worksheet. As you see here at the very bottom, one of my suggested prompts is to add all insights to grid. When I click on this prompt, it'll directly create a brand new worksheet for me, creating a ton of charts and pivot tables aligned to those charts so I can review all the data and information to my requirements and become more insightful and knowledgeable about that data. Now, maybe for example, I want to apply some conditional formatting to my rows or my columns or direct cells within my data. I can have Copilot create conditional formatting rules. In this case, my prompt will be highlight the highest and lowest value cells within the sales column. And we have a preview. We can directly see the conditional formatting rules that Copilot will apply to that dataset. We can then click apply, and Copilot has now highlighted the particular data cells that has the highest and the lowest value. Here's the highest value and the lowest value for easy visibility. We can also apply color gradients. In this case, I've indicated to Copilot to apply a gradient using a red, yellow, green scale to the unit sold column. I can then review the color scale that it's generated for me and click the apply button to generate this conditional formatting rule as well. And there you go, now we have a color gradient automatically applied to our unit sold column. We can also generate column formulas. In this case, all of my sales information is formatted in USD, and I want to convert the sales information into Canadian dollars. On the right hand side, I have a currency exchange rate table, and I can reference that additional table in order to generate a column that performs the conversion for me. In this case, my prompt is generate a column formula that converts the sales column from USD to Canadian dollars, based on the exchange rates noted in the currency code table, columns R and S. As you see, Copilot then generates the column formula using an XLOOKUP formula. I can then directly insert this column, after reviewing the preview, directly into my Excel file. When I hover over the insert column option, you see column Q now has like a ghosted column, and I can directly click on that option to insert the column into my table. This is a direct column formula. I can click on a cell and I can see the formula in the formula bar at the very top. So as I add any new entries within this Excel file table, I can automatically have any sales entries reformatted into Canadian dollars as well. Another option that's available to you is the ability to generate pivot tables. In this case, create a pivot table that shows profit for each product in the year of 2013. I then receive a preview of what that pivot table looks like, as well as explainability within that pivot table data. I can add that pivot table to a brand new worksheet as well to review the overall information. Copilot also provides us built-in error handling when we have formulas that we're creating and we're encountering errors. As you see in column R, I have a value error that I've hit. And within this error, I need to have Copilot assist me with troubleshooting what's going on. Now, when you have cells selected directly in your Excel worksheet, you can click on the Copilot Skittle. And within this Skittle, you have a variety of options available to you that you can invoke within Copilot. In this case, I will click on the Explain this error and Suggest a Fix option. Copilot then automatically submits a prompt for me. Explain and suggest a fix for the value error in this formula, and it provides the direct formula. It then navigates through error handling and provides me a recommended fix. I can copy this new formula that Copilot has provided me directly into my cells to validate if it gives me the correct information I require. Finally, Microsoft Excel experiences seem to have a higher barrier to entry for many people compared to other Microsoft 365 apps, such as Word and PowerPoint and OneNote. And Copilot is a fantastic partner for you to use in order to understand how to use Excel experiences in your own way. Copilot provides explainability. I can create step-by-step process lists. I can generate macro code that I can then take and copy and paste into my workbook. I can, of course, search my enterprise and web data through this chat experience. Let's submit a few prompts to show you what I mean. In this case, my prompt is to provide me a list of Excel hotkeys I can use to become more efficient with my time. I want 3 sections of hotkeys: basic, intermediate, and advanced. I also want a single line explanation for each hotkey that Copilot provides me to explain what the hotkey does. We then have the list of hotkeys that Copilot has provided us, with the single line explanation so we can understand exactly how we can use that hotkey within our Excel workbook. Another example for explainability: how do I add a scatter plot to my workbook, and what options are provided with the scatter plot that I can use to understand the data? Provide your explanation for a basic Excel user to understand. Copilot then provides me explainability on how to directly add a scatter plot to my worksheet, as well as various options provided by a scatter plot with explanations, so I can better understand what scatter plots do and how I might leverage them in my workbook. With this in mind, it's highly recommended when you're talking with Copilot in Excel, leverage how, what, and why style questions in order to receive more explainability and value so you can move forward with your work in a quicker and more efficient time frame. So that's all from me for today, everyone. I hope that the information provided is useful for shaping your overall Copilot and Excel experiences. If this information helped you in any form today, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Share this video with your colleagues as well to assist them with their overall experiences too. In future videos, we will have walkthroughs on additional app experiences as well. So if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel and we'll keep the action-packed content coming your way. Thank you all so much for your time, everyone. I really do appreciate your support. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.